one, isn't it? It's down there, isn't it? Yeah.
This was his lounge, literally.
You okay with this smart head?
There you are.
Richard.
Everyone to the other?
After.
Jay, well, there's been a lot of talk and build up to the new season. Almost there, 48 hours away from kicking it off. Are you as keen and eager as anyone else just to start playing competitive games now?
Yeah, of course. Like I said, the hard work's been done now. Pre-season's been tough. Played the games, come through them, and yeah, you're always looking for that first game. And now it's obviously coming on Saturday. Everyone's ready to go, and it's the excitement starts.
To be back in top flight football as well, the challenge that brings with new teammates. Is it sort of a fresh start that everyone in their career, whatever it might be, needs occasionally, a reset?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's a fresh start, and like I've always said, the Premier League's the best league in the world. So to be a part of that, is an honour, and you just can't wait to get started. But yeah, I think I've met all the new lads. I felt I've been a part of it, and yeah, like I said, just can't wait to get going.
What about Southampton to kick it off? Because you look at the first 4 fixtures and they're all in their own rights quite tough. I guess you look at Southampton and the ideal start would be 3 points.
Yeah, of course. You always want to go into the first game 3 points. Southampton are a great side. Play really good football and got great players. And it's we know it's going to be a tough one, but I think it's about ourselves and the work we've done, how we put into play for that 90 minutes. So yeah, I think it's all about us, and I'm sure we prepared right.
And what do you make of the way the fixture list has fallen for the first few weeks or so? Southampton at home to kick it off, but then at Arsenal, at Wolves, before Liverpool back at Turf Moor.
Of course, yeah. You look at every fixture in the Premier League, and there's not one easy game. So as long as we're prepared and like we have done, we've got to think and focus on ourselves and what we can achieve and do. But no, I think you just get excited when you see the teams in front of you, and you just want to make the most of them.
And to that end, what do you think this team can achieve and do? Because 2 years ago, of course, they were the dark horses that made it to the Europa League, and then last year ended up being a lot tougher.
Yeah, obviously it's different seasons, but I think what I've seen and been a part of this pre-season is the quality and the hard work that the lads put in. Everything's set up perfectly, and I think I think there's no limit at times to what we can do, and I think with the games we've played, we've done really well, and hopefully we can show that. Is this a squad, in your opinion, then, that is capable of bouncing back and challenging once again for a top 7 finish? Most definitely, yeah. Definitely. I've been impressed by the quality and the standard, the training, the games have been. And like I said, I'm just really excited to be a part of it. Coming every day is a joy, and you feel like you're improving every day, and that's the main thing for myself and the team. I know a couple of times there you've mentioned the word quality on transfer deadline day, and a few times it's been mentioned to me that Burnley haven't done as much business in the transfer market as some of the rivals, but 4 players in, is that the key, that everyone brings a bit more quality to this squad? Yeah, I think so. I think every team, the players you bring in always hopefully bring extra quality, competition, and something different. And it's, I think, when you got the healthy competition in the team, I think that's a really good feeling for players, because it always keeps you on your toes. You sharpen up and you push each other on. I think to be together and work together, I think that's the best feeling. We've got about just under 4 hours till the window closes. Once you've fulfilled your media commitments here, will you be keenly watching the TV? How do you spend the rest of the day? Yeah, and obviously you keep an eye on it and see where obviously players are going last minute deals. It's all exciting, but no, I think for myself it'd just be focused, ready for tomorrow's training, ready for the game. But no, it's always exciting the last few hours of the window. Anybody been prodding Sean, trying to see if he's going to part with any information as to who might come in? No, that's obviously between the manager and the club, and we just get his heads down and train. Thanks a lot, Jay. Cheers, thanks.
Jay, how much has the whole place changed?
Yeah, totally, massively changed. So I spent my first week in Portugal, which was a really good facility and really good training, so obviously excited to come here, but yeah, I didn't realise the actual change, and I think our change room is probably the same size as the whole building we used to get changed in when I was here. But no, the facilities are here are top quality, and I think to come in every day you feel like you can do everything you want. to improve as a player and recover as well as possible. And it's like I said, it's a joy to come in.
And what's the manager said he expects from you?
I think he's expressed what he wants from everyone as well. That hard work, honesty, and to show your qualities and go out and enjoy it. And I think that's been the main thing for myself, is to if I can put that on, and I always give myself 100% work. And I think to go and show your qualities, I think that's the main thing really.
Okay.
Welcome back, Jay.
Thank you.
Was it an easy decision to make as soon as Burnley sort of said they were interested to come back to a place obviously you know so well?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, definitely. To come back here is is a real buzz for myself and my family. And once it did happen and both clubs agreed and were happy, then obviously then you just get excited to get going. And once my first training session, I really did feel like really happy and just wanted to continue.
Was it a bit surreal of walking back? Obviously it's a completely different setup here now, but was it a little bit surreal walking back in as a Burnley footballer?
It is, yeah. It is a little bit strange. Your first pre-season game, you put the kit on and it's a little bit surreal. But no, it's such a good feeling, and I just want to do well for the team. And I think once that first game we're done in pre-season, I think you've had that surreal moment, and then you just get on with it now.
And obviously competition for places up front is pretty fierce with Ashley and Chris Wood as well, who've been in the goals. Just how do you see that sort of playing out over the season?
Yeah, no, I think we'll push each other on, throughout the season. I think that said, healthy competition is always good. Keeps everyone pushing and improving and sharp. So no, really looking forward to it.
And when you first came through, I think sort of 2007, 2008 sort of time, you'd obviously come a long way since then. Had some outings out on loan at Stirling Albion. I was speaking to the manager from Stirling, Alan Moore.
Alan Moore, yeah.
Passed on his regards to you.
Oh no, his quality. Yeah, he was really helpful at that time. It was my first introduction to proper football, if you like. I remember my first game, I got kicked about for the full 90 minutes, but it's almost what I needed, I think, being a young lad. And just travelling away was something important for myself. But no, Alan Moore's a great guy and someone I respect massively.
And just lastly, have you come back in that to do any sort of initiation stuff? I've been hearing good things about your Lighthouse family.
Oh no, it wasn't that bad. It weren't that bad. But no, I sang Robbie Williams' "Angel," so it was quite a good one because everyone got involved. It weren't as bad as my first one. So.
Jay, I know you've played in friendlies, but how do you think it's going to feel to pull a match shirt back on and get back out there at Southampton? Yeah,
it's going to be special. The first game of the season at Turf Moor is going to be extra special. But no, I think you put your professional head on. You don't. It's just business, and you've got to whatever you can do to affect the game and help the team is the main focus. So I think obviously the initial buzz will be there from any player. But no, I think it'd be better if we get what we want out of the game.
And how closely have you kind of followed what's been going on here while you've been at other clubs, and have you kind of kept in touch with many people?
Yeah, so you obviously look out for Burnley because I've family, friends, they're all supporters of it at Burnley, and you try and keep in touch with a few people and stay in touch. But it's really nice to see faces that I haven't seen for years and catch up with them. So it's been a nice thing so far.
Does it feel very much like sort of coming home?
Sorry?
Does it feel very much like coming home?
Yeah, it does. When I'm finished training, I'm back home, and the fact of like living away from home for so long is, you do miss out on family and friends at times. But no, I think for me, this club's totally changed in the right direction, and it's something like I feel really happy to be a part of and lucky, and like I said, I'm just really excited to get going with it really.
Thanks, Alan. Cameras off. Just a couple of guys from the local.